Boys, we're talking about Xanderhal versus Demon Mama, the world's biggest fucking shit show ever imaginable in the history of fucking life and despair. So I'm gonna be going over all the allegations with you to make sure you know what the fuck is going on. Also, there's gonna be a condemnation of both his editor that he abused and Demon Mama. They aren't gonna be very hard, but they will be condemnation here.
You see it, all the ones who drag my name every single day.
Xanderhal is a political streamer who was accused of being abusive to Cherry twice in their relationship. In their beautiful, beautiful relationship. It was not a sexual relationship. These people weren't dating. I just wanted to say it like that. Anyway, basically, I will be reading out the screenshots from those two abuse allegations. Not back to back, but I will be reading them. So yeah, let's get into that.
Okay, so I think I'm fucked. Still no money and still no show is pending in my bank account. Okay, the number was wrong, confirmed. The 4K went to some rando. It has to be stopped. Cherry, ASAP emergency. Fuck, I'm homeless. I am now homeless. Cherry, why? Answer, now, please. I'm going to be homeless. Cherry!
So basically, Xanderhal would take 10-minute breaks and then fucking come back and be like, Cherry, I need you, I have to have you, I want you, please, Cherry, help me. But I'm gonna show you the funniest part, because genuinely, me reading that same shit 2 other times just to get to the funny part is not actually like what I'm here to do, okay? So even though this has some entertainment value, we have to move on, but I do want to read this part first.
You message Brianna myself when you're back online. We need to have a conversation about your future employment. If I am safe, it will be no thanks to you. If I am fucked, it's your fault for not making sure they paid me. You swapped the fucking numbers and they weren't able to pay me because of that. Now the 4K is on its way to some fucking guy now. I'm waiting.
Bro, this shit is fucking hilarious. There is no way to get around it. My man Xanderhal is literally a smooth criminal. In the worst way possible, too. Damn, do you think I support Xanderhal when he says this shit? Now, if a man is gonna go homeless, I expect him to be very irate, right? But like, I don't think he's cussing Cherry out. He's just trying to like get her attention, and he's trying to make her feel bad. I guess you can say the trying to make her feel bad is the emotional abuse that they're talking about, but you'll have to see the next screenshots that take place a whole month later.
And I keep waiting for the day you disbelieve and say I flew way too close to the sun. I wait, but it never really comes.
So basically, about a month later, he gets into fucking Keffel's drama. The drama that literally makes him look like such an idiot. I was gonna make a video about it back then, but to be honest, I wasn't really making good content back then, and that video would have sucked, and I would have remade it like I did the Seth the Programmer video. Genuinely, I really wish I made a video back then so I could just build off of that for this one, but the abuse laid out on Cherry here, although I do not find it very appealing in my opinion, I do find this thing very, very funny.
I have been your #1 supporter for 2.5 years. I'm worried if I don't agree to this, you're going to hurt me. I'm not Keffels. You talk about wanting people to die a lot. A lot of people need to die to be for real. Yeah, we're still friends, right? Like, you still want to see my dog and stuff.
Like, with how I'm reading this shit in my head, it just fucking makes all this shit incredibly hilarious. Because the yeah from Charity, Jesus Christ, the yeah from Cherry is quite literally the funniest shit ever. They just put it plainly out there. Like, if she said no, maybe I would be, fucking laughing a little bit less. But like, she's like, yeah.
I hate all of them, Cherry. I want all of them
it's not public. Please stop. You're spiraling.
Someone has to die for this. I will never be happy until someone has died for this. Ideally, Keffels.
Her career is going to die.
I like how funny it is that, like, Xanderhal is this guy who's actually just a crack shot behind the scenes who wants everybody he disagrees with to be murdered. That shit's fucking insane. But also, I want to point out a single fucking thing. It's that Xanderhal is actually still a commentary channel. For a while there, I thought Xanderhal was one of those people who genuinely had no reservations about, like, scammers, you know? People tend to not want scammers to die when they're literally just money-grubbing capitalists. Now, Xanderhal's a money-grubbing capitalist too, but, you know, he scammed a significantly less amount of money than pretty much everybody else. So I'm not okay with it, but, like, he's actively paying them back, just at strange intervals at random points in time.
The X in my name is not just a symbol or a target sign.
So basically, this next part is basically all the parts of the allegations that I actually care about. So basically, first we're gonna get into the scamming, okay? Yeah, the verbal abuse happens during the scamming, so we're gonna read it out because it's still funny, even though I think, oh shit, this nigga's bad.
You probably won't even pay me this month.
Why do you think I won't pay you? Tell me why you think I can't and how it makes me bad.
You didn't last month.
Why? Say it. Why couldn't I pay you? And how does that reason make me an asshole? I am gonna get evicted at the end of this month at this rate, Cherry. We have not made enough money. I cannot change that.
What matters is not who made the agreement. What matters is that the agreement was made to pay Cherry. And the fact that Xanderhal at this rate couldn't even, like, muster up enough money means he should have fired the editor and started paying them at that rate, right? This is before the Keffels drama, and Cherry either gets fired or Xanderhal fucking leaves. You know what I mean. But basically, like, it's so fucking retarded that every time Xanderhal has money problems, he will always defer back to, like, how am I the asshole because I can't pay you? Like, dude, come on. At some points, it just doesn't matter. It really, really, really doesn't fucking matter who's in the right or who's in the wrong. What matters is that Cherry still needs to get paid. Also, all those DMs about Xanderhal wanting to get Keffels, genuinely, I think it's funny, but the issue is that Xanderhal had stopped smoking weed by that point, which means I can't just write it off as a weed-induced rage. I have to say that it's completely serious because he had to drop his weed to start getting guns. So basically, when Xanderhal says all this stuff, it's not Xanderhal being completely, like, fucking, like, cool and awesome and amazing, you know, fucking saying some shit. This is probably shit Xanderhal has always thought, and he just didn't say it because he was so fucking low and high on his stoner binge. Like, dude, come on. If you knew that you getting off weed would make you incredibly assholish, you probably shouldn't have stopped smoking the weed. That's it.
Huh. This is a new feeling. Pride in someone else. Unfortunately, it's overshadowed by all this unyielding rage!
My condemnation of Cherry is very, very fucking simple. If you genuinely ever believed Xanderhal was completely insane, I wonder if you told Keffels. Keffels seems to be making stuff today that makes it seem like, oh my god, I had no idea that Xanderhal wanted to murder me. By the way, you not telling Keffels means that if Xanderhal was genuinely going out there, which we all know he stopped smoking weed and to get a gun, which is fucking insane, well, you have literally no knowledge of Keffels being, like, fucking in danger of being murdered and said nothing to her, right? Now, while I believe scammers should be murdered, it seems like you and Demon Mama don't actually think this way. So, like, I really want to hear a answer from them, because that's fucking insane if you're not going to tell somebody, hey, you're in potential danger because a man who literally stopped smoking weed to get a gun is literally out for you. He has it out for you. He wants it out for you, alright? Like, bro, he doesn't love you. He hates you, and he hates you so much. And you should probably tell him. My condemnation of his demon mama is very fucking simple, okay? It's very fucking simple, simpler than Cherry's. Basically, Demon Mama supports Vosh and believes Vosh to be a good person when Vosh has literally been exposed for, like, liking Lolicon. And don't tell me that Vosh is fucking innocent. Most people here all know that Vosh talks constantly about how Lolly is a problem and how Lolly is a bad thing. The issue with anime is that it collapses age down to make things, like, fucking seem all the same, and then they fucking add more details to make it more fucking substantive that it is either a child or an adult woman. Usually when you see big titties on an anime character, she probably, without the anime titties, would look like a teenager within the anime style. But adding those fucking titties are what the fuck makes it like a fucking adult and shit. But on the fucking, like, other side, giving, like, your fucking short ass fucking little stacked creature a fucking thick ass thighs with the baby chubby fat on it fucking gives off the impression that it is a fucking child. Xanderhal and Xanderhal, Demon Mama, and everybody still supported this guy, even though he was exposed for literally being a pedophile. So, like, this is a condemnation of, like, fucking everybody. I'm just glad that Xanderhal broke it off with Vaj, and fucking Demon Mama broke it off too, because genuinely, with Demon Mama still supporting the pedophile, it's fucking insane. Also, Xanderhal, make a scathing review of Vosh. Jesus Christ. I really feel like Xanderhal can reach a different audience and become a better person. Xanderhal is one of those guys you think doesn't actually need a break from streaming in order to get better. He just needs to get back on the weed. Like, genuinely just become a stoner. That's fucking crazy. But, like, basically, here's the moral of the story. Cherry is bad. Xanderhal is bad. Demon Mama is bad. All these people are bad. They're just fighting to see who's the white supremacist of being bad. And any of you guys supporting any of them in any way whatsoever is absolutely fucking evil. Well, not evil. Just like, oh, you guys care more about the content than you guys do, like, what you fucking receive from the person itself. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day, and remember, life is like a penis. It's long and hard.
Put your nose up in these britches. We'll see a deep throat, 0.5 inches. Yeah. Suck my dick. I stuck my fingers in. You were high, girl.